Hey, this is Notser, and we are doing Untitled. Fully returned. Well, or are we? You know, how is the week in review? What is on the docket? How do you feel? All that stuff. Also, Hunt for Bismarck. I got the Bismarck camouflage, and I just want to share my enthusiasm for them because I think it's great. And I'm curious what you think of them. That and the hood and all that stuff. And then finally, let's talk about 6.6. So, first of all, return. Completely returned. I did my stream on Sunday. Was great. We did the Soviet Destroyer. Went down the line. People enjoyed it. I got stream sniped sometimes, and I sniped some guys. So, all in all, really good day. Everyone was great. Really fun to talk to you again. Sorry with all of them, going out and not being here. But I'm back. And we're back to our regularly scheduled programming, where we create World of Warships content and then a little bit extra. Don't know how many games I'll do or what games, but I just want to try one game. Every week, do something different. Maybe a game is so cool that people want more content. I don't know. Having said that, I will be going out of town on Friday and Saturday. So I'll probably have some filler. Not really filler, but like a user replay where I commentate it, or maybe some footage that I didn't get up previously. Don't worry, there'll be content, and if you enjoy it, awesome. If you don't, fine with me. It's the way it works. We'll try and do better next time. So, the Hunt for Bismarck. How are we doing? Well, I unlocked the Bismarck camouflages that you get from completing the metal collection quest. It basically is a quest. And it was really easy. Mission 4. The camos look great. I was sort of role-playing that I was raised from the bottom of the depths. And I was a pirate or whatever, raised from the hell itself. And we had the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song, which is great. Pirates is great. The original one, at least. And it's so much fun. It really is doing that stream stuff. It's great. It's great. And I was so surprised with how easy the medals were. The perfect way to do it is to just gather medals, and then when you cross that threshold where you can duplicate all the duplicated medals into the 4 or 5 remaining, it's perfect. Don't try and convert the duplicated ones into a medal until you've crossed the threshold where you can buy them all outright with the duplicated system. Because if you try to fill in the gaps, invariably you will never see the remaining medal, and you'll have to get more duplicated. So it worked out. It was great. The camo's great. Hopefully you all can experience that camo. I can't wait to get the hood camo. It'll be cool too. The event is just great. I really have no issues with it, other than it overly encourages battleship and cruiser play. It's really obvious. So, there's that. 6.6. Public test server, of course, is live or was live, and it's, testing the PvE scenarios, the US battleship changes, the German cruiser changes, and then the Ugamo. The Ugamo's getting 12-kilometer range torpedoes, which is going to be nice. It'll be familiar to those with the Yamato, not the Yamato, with the Shimakaze, and that'll be good. The Battleship Citadel change is fantastic, of course. Not as good as the Alabama, though. It is above the water. You can see, just at the waterline, where you can Citadel it. The Alabama is actually deep inside the water, so it's very difficult at close-range brawling to penetrate it. Medium to long range, of course you can because it's diving down, but close range, there's no chance for the Alabama. Not the case with the Iowa, the Missouri, and the Montana. So that's pretty cool. The German cruisers, of course, huge change. Riling people up. Oh, it's an AP ship. Who cares? You're going to use HE 30% of the time, maybe 40%. Oh, wow. It's gotten a huge buff. I can't complain. I can't complain. What's there to complain about? You got more power. Makes the ship line that universally is touted as the worst in the game to something more unique. So, no reason to complain. I don't think it's the worst in the game. I think the French are just terrible. I just don't get anything out of it. I don't get anything out of it at all. I really am disappointed with the French. But, you know, maybe we'll discover together the solution to all our problems with the French. But talking about all this stuff, that's a significant amount of changes. Do you intend to revisit the German cruisers? Because you've already done down the line with them. Yes, absolutely. I will revisit it on my Sunday stream, and therefore I will create a German cruiser 2-part video series for the week after. I also want to do the US battleships because it is a significant change. I don't want to talk about either one of those before this change occurs, though. But you can guarantee when 6.6 comes out, the next Sunday will probably be the Germans, and then the Sunday after that will be the American battleships. It could be reversed. It all depends on your interest, but you can accept that those two ship lines are locked in for 6.6. It just makes sense. And I can't wait. I really like going down the line. It's fun to be at low tier. It's fun to get sniped sometime at low tier, and you guys are like trying your darndest to catch me, and it's hilarious. You know, you can't look at this with a Scrooge McDuck mentality. You gotta understand that people are trying to have fun playing with you. They enjoy your existence so much that your very presence brings them joy. What is there to dislike about that? Nothing. I don't dislike it at all. It's great that you guys enjoy it. Keep on enjoying it. Let me know what you think. As far as the creation of that content, I think it gives you enough information that you are more informed, but also it's short enough that you can consume it all. That's very important to me. Same with the review. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be doing the Mogami this week for my review. I love the ship. Why not? It's great to talk about. But that also gets me to the point where my content's pretty locked in. I've got Untitled that I just talk about what I'm doing. Hopefully people give me good feedback. Oh no, we don't want the Mogami. Mogami overrated. She is not overrated. How dare you speak ill of her? She's beautiful. But clearly, I'm going to get some feedback from you guys. Oh yeah, that's great, that's great. That sounds great, Notser. That's exactly what I want to see. German cruisers after the German cruiser buff. The American battleships after the American battleship buffs. Sounds great. I expect that. I don't think anyone's going to have a problem with that. I'm just laying it out there. That's what I'm going to do. And I really enjoy making those videos in that style. So, since basically 4 days of my 7 are locked in with content, and then even a 5th day dedicated to a random game, because I do want to see if I can discover interest in the community or whatever. What do you think of that content? Is it, you know, this is more a question for people who are borderline on watching my content. Do you find that it brings enough uniqueness that you can overlook maybe your dislike for my voice, or maybe you dislike that I am not playing the competitive meta? You know, maybe you dislike that I actually push forward into the enemy trying to fight them? I don't know. I don't know what weird random reason people have for ignoring good content. But we all got it, you know. I can't say that I'm one of those people that's like, man, this guy's voice, or this guy's laugh, or this guy's accent. I can't. I've never been like that. I don't care. I don't care. Now, maybe if it was like, what was it? Anyone remember Friends and Chandler's girlfriend? That one. You know which one. I mean, if that was the norm, yeah, probably I would walk away, but any small inflections, any weird like pronunciations, any shortening, I don't care about that. If it's good content, it's good content. I care more about the type of person I'm listening to. Are they a good person? Are they a bad person? What makes a good person or what makes a bad person? Well, how you treat people, and how you treat people who don't know you at all. That's kind of my measuring stick. If I see someone mistreating people in chat, you might as well not exist. I don't really care about your opinion. I just really prefer to be around good people. Now, we all slip up, we all do things, but if you make it a part of your persona and therefore your personality, it's really telling. You gotta get out of it if you're one of those people. It really hurts you to be so angry on the internet. So that's what I value. Even in real life, I value that same sort of thing. Do you treat people with respect? Are you a good person looking to make the world a better place? That sort of thing. Are you good to animals? That's important to me too. I love animals. So, you know, what do you think of the editing? I love the editing style. It's fun for me. I don't want to do it every day because I do. It has to keep its pop. I can't do that intro every day. It's not going to be as memorable. I want it to be a part of the process of, oh yes, it's a review by Notser. Or, oh man, down the line, this is great. That's what's important to me. And hopefully that's important to you. Now, if I could incorporate some of those editing styles in other videos, I could passively, I guess, have it on the side of a ship and hold the frame while we have very quick stats on the screen. Something just to break it up. You know, it's so easy to just post the footage that you gather while playing and then commentate over top of it. Some people don't even do that. Some people literally rip down their stream, and that is 100% all their content. And I just don't want to do that. I want to try and inform you. I want to make you a better player. I want you to make me a better player. And that's my goal. In any game, I can't stand ignorance. I really, really value people who seek knowledge, and that's the goal of the channel. That's the goal always of everything, I think. But that's my personal goal. Give you all of the trip. You know, someone was like, oh man, thanks for that hood tip. That really helps me out. The bow armor being so low, I could just pin it with all my battleships who fight it at equal or higher tier. There you go. That's the goal of the channel. Make sure you are informed so you are not surprised by your enemy or your ally doing something that you've never expected. That's the whole goal. And it's great to hear that. I'm glad you benefited from that and it helped you in a match. And I love doing this. I love making the content. I'm trying to make my audio slightly better, you know, break up the background, have it exist in a way that isn't over, you know, blowing out your ears. People were really nice. I was trying to close the gap between my gun sounds and everything else. It's all a tweak session. Is this good? Is this bad? You know, in the stream I was like, it's okay for you to be hypercritical of my audio. If you think it is 0.1 decibel too loud or too soft, let me know. You know, that's the most important thing. I would prefer that versus someone saying, oh, you're stupid. I'm stupid how? I'm stupid why? That doesn't really do anything, and in fact that makes you look ignorant because you can't even communicate why someone is stupid. You know, hey, your microphone's a little too loud. I love your content, just lower it a touch. Thank you. Hey bro, hey, no problem. That's the whole mentality, that's the whole rapport. I'm not above you guys, you are just enjoying my content. That's 100% my mentality. So I hope everyone enjoyed it. I'm glad to be back streaming. I hope that you'll join me when I do the stream Sunday, because it is fun to go down the line. If you're interested in that, I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and I'll catch you next time. And I gotta show off that Bismarck camo at some point. I will do that, don't worry.